Yeah, run it up, run it up, run it up. What's up, y'all? It's your man Ace back in the building. All right, so today is day number 8 for the day trading journey, my 10-day day trading challenge. All right, and so all I'm doing right now is showing y'all that I actually specified a goal of $100. All right, that's it per day for 10 days straight, and today is day number 8. So I'm really excited to get into the results that for today, right? So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, remember, just as a quick recap, or excuse me, review, I'm entering 2 trades simultaneously in 2 different systems, right? I'm using Thinkorswim. I opened up Thinkorswim in both the browser, the web browser, and also the desktop app, all right? So that I can enter 2 trades simultaneously, all right? Now with trade number 1, I'm using my real money. With trade number 2, I'm using the fake money. Now the other difference between these 2 trades is for trade number 1 with my real money, the target or profit goal is only $100, all right? It's $100, that's it. The second trade, the target or the goal is to execute the strategy all the way to completion. So either I reach my profit target or I get stopped out because the trade began to work against me and I hit my maximum allowable loss, all right, capital loss. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. What you're looking at right here, I got both screens up. I got the web browser in this window here, and then I got the desktop view. All right, so real quick, you can see that today, right, you see it, 1 contract, which is equal to 100 shares. The bet was that price was going to go down. That's what the put means. If it's a call, we're betting that the price is going to go up. So we're only looking at price action, right? Either the price is going up or down, all right? So I hit my goal. Now, it just so happened that the market, as price was, decreasing, man, it jumped to like 128, 130, 140, something like that. So I immediately put in a trailing stop loss, like so I could preserve not only my $100 goal, but if the market continues to work in my favor, let's capitalize. Let's get more money. You feel me? So that's what happened. Now, let me move some things around because Tesla's going crazy right now. Price is dropping like crazy. All right, so listen. In the fake money, look at what happened. $480. Same thing. Soon as I reached the target, I added a trailing stop so I could preserve what I won, the profit that I generated, and potentially capitalize and get more profit, all right? And so we ended up exiting that trade at $480. This is day number 8, y'all. Now let's take a look at Tesla and what happened. So the strategy, again, my strategy that I learned from my mentors is a breakout and retest strategy. We're using certain key levels. So that's what you see that's what these lines represent, is key levels. This blue line right here is the 5-minute high. This right here is the 5-minute low. Now these get plotted automatically because I coded this into TradingView. Y'all know I used to work as a software engineer before I left the gig because it's time to get money. Can you hear me? Time to get money. Can you hear me? Listen. This level here, these 2 levels here, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna come back to these. But then the other thing is these 2 levels here. What happened the previous day? This was the previous day high. This is the previous day low. This is also coded. I coded this, wrote a script and coded this in a TradingView. All right, so let's go. Let's talk about it. Now, at the open, here's when Tesla opened, or the market itself opened, at 8:30, okay, Central Standard Time. It actually opens at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, but for me, 8:30 a.m. All right, so Tesla price went crazy. All right, so we made the high for the day. And that's why this got plotted here. This indicator got plotted here. Now what we're waiting for is a breakout, all right, to either direction, either side. Either the price is going to keep going up, or the price is going to go down. So it doesn't matter to me. We make money either way, either direction. All right. So Tesla looked like it was just going to continue to just drop in price. One of my partners calling. We day trading together, so we sharing results. So I'm gonna get back to him in a second. Yeah, I'll get back to him in a second. All right, so listen, price looks like it was not going to retest, man. Now, I don't know how to jump in a trade just yet. Like I said, this is my first year. I'm a beginner as a day trader. So this is really significant to those newbies, all you newbies out there, people looking to get in to day trading, because you can watch me and kind of learn from me, my personal experience. Now listen, I don't know how to jump in after the fact if it doesn't retest. So today I had already decided, I'm like, look, if I don't see my setup, I'm okay with not jumping into the trade today. And day number 8 would just be a blank day. That's fine with me. I'll wait for Monday and Tuesday to see what happens those days. And, if the setup occurs, boom, I'm getting in. If it doesn't, that's another day. I'll just wait for the next day. No problem. Be patient. That's what my mentors taught me. It just so happened, look, 8:43, 8:45, 8:46. I'm waiting for the retest. Now, I'm waiting for a retest either to this level or this level, 255 or 253.57. That's what's important about these lines, okay, these key levels. Because there's a range here. So either way, I'm trying to see what's going to hold up as the next level of support, because we broke out from this level. Now let's see if it's going to maintain that level as support. And it looks like 253 became the new support level. Now you saw it was a lot of crazy activity going on at this point. And then I was waiting for the right price action. So I got the price action here, and then waiting for confirmation. Boom. Look at this hammer. Look at this hammer. All right, so we got it. So I was like, all right, I'm going in. So I actually plotted so you guys can see visually where my stop loss is if it begins to work against me. Because this was the impulsive candle that broke above this key level here. This is my stop loss. All right, so if the trade begins to come back to this point after I got in, right, after we get in here, if it begins to work its way back to this point, if it hits 254.07, I got to get out of there. It's important to stay strict with your stop loss, all right? That's the discipline of this game, all right, and this strategy. But we didn't come back. We just kept going. Boom. Look at that. Pull back, that's healthy. Keep going. Pull back, that's healthy. But now I got out, like I said, for my live trade. I quickly hit 100 bucks, and then added the trailing stop loss and made an extra 50 bucks. So y'all saw the profit for the day, $152. But look, my target for the fake money is 245.64. How do I get that number? I'm going to talk about that. But look at what happened. It came to this point, and I think right here at this candle, 9:15, is when I added the trailing stop loss, and it kicked me out at 480. As you can see, it was playing around here. Buyers was pushing that thing back up, pushing it back up. And so you don't know if it's going to continue to break out or if it's going to pull all the way back. And you can wait. It's your choice. You can wait to see how it plays out. If it touches this level here, the blue line, or the yellow line. These are called moving averages, but we can get into that detail in a later video. But you can wait to see if it pulls back or breaks beyond that to, head the opposite direction. It's really up to you. But just know that you're losing money from wherever you entered the trade, right? So it's losing money at this point, or it's taking away some of those profits that was gained from this point, right? But look, not only did we reach the target, this thing kept going. It kept going. That's why I wanted to wait until after like almost an hour before I jumped in, so you guys can see like what the trade actually did after the fact. Money on the table, baby. Because we never broke beyond this yellow level, it just kept going, man. This is healthy. You can expect to see this at points. You can expect to see this. It happened here. You can expect to see it. It's healthy. Don't worry about that. But you decide when you're going to get out as far as reserving profit. See profit, take profit. All right? That's the key. That's the name of the game. See profit, take profit. You don't have to wait to be greedy and try to grab every dollar that's out there in the pool. Now, how did I get to this number, right? How do we know what this that Tesla potentially is going to hit this price point? Well, that's an easy answer. This right here, April 4th. April 4th. April 4th. Look at this. In the pre-market, look at what happened. This is the lowest point that we made today. So now we know that between this point, if we break out to the downside, or this point, if we're breaking out to the upside, then we got highs here, here, and here. All right. So that's what we're looking for. It just so happened that the market, the price was dropping. All right. We're headed to the downside. And that's how we knew that potentially we were going to hit this target. All right. So that's it, man. It's time to get this paper, man. We got 2 more days left. I'm getting paper. I hope you're getting paper. $100 a day for 10 days. Think about it. If we hit all green days, that means we won every single day. We hit our target every single day. That's $1,000 in 10 days. For the fake money, I've been showing you that I've been executing the strategy all the way to the letter. That's been over $200 to $300. Today was over $480. Think about that. $200 to $400 per day. Average that, multiply that by 10. That's a range between $2,000 and $4,000. Stop playing with me. To get this money is possible, man. I'm telling you, to get this money is possible. To get this money, we're gonna run it up. And then we're gonna see, like, okay, what's the consistency? Are we winning 70% of the trades? Are we winning 90% of the trades? What is it? So at the end of the day, I want y'all to understand something. Right? That basically, we gonna count at the end of the 10 days, the total amount. We gonna calculate the loss, because I've been showing y'all the losses. We gonna calculate the total amount for both sides, the real money and the fake money. All right. So you're gonna see now what's gonna happen after the 10-day challenge. Next thing that you can expect is I'm going to start executing the strategy all the way to completion, to the letter, for my real money. And then I'm going to scale up in the fake money to 10 contracts so we can see what that looks like for the next 10 days. All right. So stay tuned for more, man. It's time to get that paper. It's no longer reasonable or logical to rely on your 9 to 5, man. You can get this extra money, man, and take care of some more of your financial responsibilities and pay off some of your debts, because that's exactly what I did. That's why I started investing. I knew I couldn't save my way to the top or to my financial goals. I had to take the risk, man. And that's why you see me getting it. You see me getting it. All right, so let's go, man. Reach into that $50 trillion pool, man. All right, it's possible. Let's get it. It's your man Ace. I'm signing out right here. Till next video. You hear my production in the background. Let's get it. Till next video. We got 2 more days. That's Monday and Tuesday. Stay tuned for more, y'all. Later. It's your man Ace. I'm dropping the mic right here. I'm out.